what everybody on the panel thinks about the big point of tonight. What is the main point that will be reported in the major newspapers tomorrow? Pat Buchanan.
The main thing, obviously, is McCain delivering his speech. But the main thing that's being done in these speeches tonight was a deliberate contrast between the Obamas and the McCains. Cindy McCain is someone who's traveled the world, done all this work with charities, adopted this baby, as a contrast with Michelle. John McCain deliberately did not try for the eloquence of Obama. He said in simple declarative sentences, in other words, I'm a tough veteran. I've been through hell in my life. I've failed at times, but I'm the tough character you need for the world in which we live. And you saw Lindsey Graham.
Personal.
It is personal. Lindsey Graham said basically Obama's just a defeatist, and I'm a tough customer, and it's a tough world, and I'm the guy to lead this country. I think it's a powerful, contrasting message, and I think it may have worked tonight with the American people.
I think that there were strong personal moments in this, very much so. I'm moved by just about every speech that I hear. I was moved very much by the end of this speech. But I do think that the big thing that happened here is that we learned that John McCain's campaign really takes seriously the fact that the Obama campaign keeps throwing back at them John McCain's assertion that he doesn't understand the economy very well. So we had this long treatise on the economy, but honestly, it was sort of like a long-term paper about Bush Republican economics. It was job training, taxes stink, unions stink, more free trade agreements. You give him credit for addressing the economy at length and in great detail, but people aren't mad at Barack Obama about the economy. People are mad at George Bush about the economy, and he just proposed a lot of Bush's economic ideas. I think you really missed that.
I think the main thing is that at a Republican convention, John McCain effectively disowned the last 8 years of a Republican administration, except for 9/11 and the war in Iraq. He disowned the Bush years completely, and I think it has a couple of really interesting implications. First, in a sense, that makes the Democrats' job clearer. He wants to divorce himself from George Bush. What they have to do is tie him to George Bush and remind people that he is a Republican and is the leader of the Republican Party. Second, the Republicans have claimed that Barack Obama is the center of a cult of personality, that he's a celebrity. In effect, it's really John McCain who's the man without a party, in a sense. I mean, because he has so disowned the Bush years and that legacy that he's, in effect, saying, yes, I'm a Republican, but I'm different. I'm me. I'm John McCain. And it's just an interesting switch. He kind of is what he claims his opponent is.
Maybe in many ways this is Sarah Palin's party. As some people have said, this is Sarah Palin's convention. I think what's most striking about that speech is that the biggest applause lines dealt with Sarah Palin. You have a fight now on our hands for women voters, non-college educated women voters, where this is going to be fought in states like Ohio and Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, which is where they are going tonight to fight for that state. This is why Hillary Clinton, this is the first time we've heard from her all week, isn't it? Hillary Clinton, why she put out the statement. Guess where Hillary Clinton is going on Monday? Florida. They are putting her out there to push back on Sarah Palin. The Obama campaign is already talking a new strategy. They're going to use the female governors, the female senators to go back. They are worried about the female vote, the women vote now, because Sarah Palin, even though she may not be with a lot of women on issues, they liked and they turned out and watched.
Let me go to Gene's point. He's exactly right. John McCain shed the Republican Party. Goodbye to that. Goodbye to Bush. This is between two couples, the Obamas and the McCains. Do you want them or do you want us? Obviously, Obama's eloquent and all the rest of it, but it's a lot of fluff. As Lindsey Graham called him a defeatist, wanted to cut and run, and McCain and his wife and Obama, and that's what they wanted, the battle between two couples. Exactly.
You know what?
That's what I think they may have done.
If it is the working class and it is the mainstream voter in these middle-income swing states that we're talking about, they want to hear that the economy is going to get better under the next president.
Right.
And John McCain just gave a long, boring undergraduate term paper in the middle of this otherwise good speech about John McCain having endorsed all of Bush's economic policies.
When we see them together, when the next big event occurs at the end of this month, John McCain in one corner, Barack Obama in the other, will John McCain be able to keep it a personal test? Or will Barack Obama be able to bring it back to the historic question of the direction of this administration, and do you want it changed radically? Rachel.
The McCain campaign will do everything they can to make it all about personality. The Obama campaign has shown that they are willing to do the opposite. It's a fight for the soul of the American people. Do we want to vote for character, or do we want to vote for ideas?
But what McCain will do, he'll make it into mano a mano. It is John McCain,
So
Barack Obama.
We know what the fight is. Will it be personal or will it be partisan?